On this episode of Florida is Sinking, the Canadian Air Force practically commits an act of war on Miami. A scantily clad Florida woman rides a horse into a club, and we put together a March Madness bracket with all the Florida sports mascots and then whittled it down to a winner. You'll never guess who it is. Plus, your tweets, emails, and questions all coming up next. But first, a word from our sponsor. That'sOFL.com has the best Florida-themed apparel on the internet. Whether it's a tee, a tank, a hoodie, whatever you're looking for, That'sOFL.com has a comfy and stylish one just for you. They even have Florida is Sinking merch. So go to That'sOFL.com to pick up yours today. And when you use the promo code SINKERS, that's SINKERS at checkout, you'll receive 10% off. Go to That'sOFL.com today. Now, on to the show.
Recorded live from a back porch somewhere in Volusia County. It's Florida is Sinking with Brent and Jeremy. Now kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Or don't.
He says Florida slowly sinking into the ocean. Too little, too late.
Welcome to Florida is Sinking, a native podcast of the strangest state. I'm Brent. You're Jeremy.
I am.
Jeremy,
Yes.
we just, over the weekend,
Go ahead.
we just sprung forward,
Oh, wow.
perhaps for the last time. We may
yes.
never fall back.
Oh, I hope not. No sense in looking backwards.
So you're cool with this
Totally cool with it.
getting rid of daylight or sticking to daylight saving time?
Yeah, I don't care. I forget how to change my clock in my car every year. So for like 3 days, it's always the wrong time, and I freak myself out. And then I pull over because you don't park somewhere and do that. So I pull over, and then it takes me. By the time the year comes around, I've totally forgotten what I'm doing. So like right now, it's whatever time it is, an hour back in my car because I haven't figured it out yet. I try at every red light and I get honked at. And I'm like, all right, I'll go. Mm-hmm.
Really, it's that difficult, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I have an older car.
Yeah.
That's a classic. It's a 76 Chevelle. It's a 2000 Avalon, but it at least has digital display. That's why we should go back to the old dial one. I can just crank it back. I don't have to worry about it.
Mine has a clock up in the front of the dash, and then also has one on the radio.
Yeah,
Which is annoying because there's always like a 30-second window where they're different times.
Oh my gosh, yes. I used to have that in my Corolla. I hated that.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. So
Yeah.
you got 2 clocks you got to change.
I wonder how the time circuits worked with daylight savings in the DeLorean.
Ooh.
I wonder.
Yeah, they didn't talk about that.
No,
they
'cause
didn't cover that.
No, because then you got to change 3 clocks.
We'll have
Forget
to,
it. I'm not even time traveling. It's too much work.
We'll have to ask
If it ever comes up.
Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah, I did work with Tom Wilson.
True.
And
you also gave a ride to that guy that was like part of the script writing.
Yeah, he was
team.
editor. He was editor for Back to the Future. Yeah, man. So, daylight savings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. So I found this article that was kind of not really bashing the idea, but just wanting to put out all the information.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the title was like watching TV. Here's what will happen if Florida doesn't fall back.
Oh, yeah.
So it says your favorite TV shows. Well, primetime starts at 8 p.m.
Right?
But come the fall, that would be 9 p.m. Florida time.
Okay.
If you watch the ball drop on New Year's Eve, it'll happen at 1 a.m. Florida time.
Who cares?
So we'll get to celebrate before the rest of the country.
Boom!
I
Take
like
that. Bunch of followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So forget about the Times Square and its tradition.
No.
The years and years of tradition dropping the ball. We'll
Yeah.
have our own down
Boy,
here.
they're really dropping the ball, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Get
And
in
it's
line.
like,
Hey, I'm going to call all my friends up north and tell them what happened. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty uneventful.
Make sure you watch the Mariah Carey song. Yeah.
It says sunrise would happen after 8 a.m.,
Okay.
which is weird.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. Traveling to other states could be confusing.
Why is that?
Well, if you're flying anywhere outside of Florida, then you know how the time
Yeah.
zones are always weird with your flight. You're like,
Yeah.
it'll be like 5-hour flight, and then you arrive 2 hours. Time
Yeah, and you get there
difference.
and it's Sunday. You're like, what happened? Okay, I see what they're saying. I
Yeah.
get it.
It's a pretty weak argument, though.
It is. It is a weak argument because that's so rare for me.
What?
It's so rare for me flying somewhere that we have to do the math on a couple of hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't care about that.
Yeah, I think it's no big deal.
I say we do it.
Like, everybody uses DVR now anyway. Who watches live TV?
Just us, Survivor. Just us.
And even that,
And even
we're,
then we're like,
a half
yeah, we
hour,
wait. That's true.
45 minutes behind.
Yeah, that's
Nobody ever watches live TV except for sporting
events. Yeah,
And
but I watch soccer, and because no one else watched it, and they're not going to ruin it for me. I can go 2-3 days without watching soccer match. Doesn't matter.
True. Yeah.
Huh.
It's like if a tree falls in the forest.
And it hits a soccer ball. Does anybody care?
Yeah. So anyway,
That's cool.
daylight savings. Maybe
Daylight
here to
savings.
say.
I wonder if it's going to change my lawn schedule. My lawn guys came today. Oh, I was only going to tell
By
you.
the way, you got to give me that guy's information.
I got to give you. Well, it's called Green for Miles. Jeff Hennigan.
Okay.
I'll plug him. He's
All right.
he's a good dude. Oh, and I only know that because I've never even met him. It's just every Tuesday my lawn's cut, and I just write that check with a big grin on my face.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife called me today because the kids are on spring break, and she goes, "I'm in the kitchen, and the lawn people show up, so they do exist." And this guy comes walking around, and he's got his blower on, which has got to be the coolest job if you're a landscaper. You're like, "I got a blower,
Dibs.
dibs!" Oh, yeah, you edger fool. Yeah,
I don't know. The zero turn
It is kind of cool.
mowers
Yeah.
are, you're just riding all day. That's
that's-
not too bad.
Listening to this podcast, hopefully. So this guy walks around the corner, he's got the blower, and it's blowing it everywhere, and she hears my youngest son, Leland, from the other room goes, "Oh my gosh, that guy's got a jetpack!" Like at any moment, he's just going to go
Just take
shoot off my backyard. But I thought about it. It does kind of look like a jetpack.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully it won't mess up their schedule. I'm going to be cutting my lawn in the dark.
No, they'll get to work later.
No, that's true.
I guess, they're not going to get to start as early.
No, probably
But
not.
nobody wants you cutting their lawn at
7 in the morning
7 in the
anyway,
morning
yeah.
anyway. You're just going to drive all the neighbors crazy.
I once worked with this comedian that talked about living in an apartment, and he said that he hated. He was on the ground level whenever they cut, like the bushes. He'd be sleeping and hear him going by, just be like, they were cutting the bushes. Like, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I got my haircut today. I want to mention this just real quick.
Speaking of trimming the edges.
Trimming the hedges. And after the haircut, I went to Sport Clips and like going. They were actually showing soccer. Sign that the times are changing, by the way, because normally anything but.
Yeah.
And they were cutting.
Because it used to be called Sport Clips.
Oh!
Where they showed sports.
So the woman cuts my hair, and then afterwards, and I always wait for them to do this. She kind of like quietly leans in. She goes, and just so you know, we do sell this shampoo that thickens your hair. I was like, and I always act like I have no idea. I go, what do you mean? Oh, well, I mean, just just like, we have a big selection. Like, it's interesting. Oh, and I look at it and I kind of like rub my hair like I don't know what's going on. Huh, never thought of that.
Yeah. Make them feel really awkward.
Yeah.
They're like, I hate to even say it, but
Yeah.
What? Say what?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I usually open up my shirt and I go, "You want to talk about hair?" Boom, right there. What do you think of that?
Just
And
show 'em
that's
the
why I
taco
go to a
meat.
new Sport Clips every
time.
month. Yeah.
Well, I gave up on the barber a long time ago.
Yeah.
You want to just jump into the news?
Yeah,
dude?
let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Here we go.
This just in.
One Florida gun store opened.
Meanwhile, in Florida.
This mid-show producing is...
It's getting you.
It's getting me.
You know, Big Daddy Dunn told me, he's like, just let me know, dude. I'll produce the show.
Yeah?
I don't know if he knows what that entails, but I go, yeah, sure.
It means you have to be here for every episode.
That's true. Which I'm cool with having him there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get away.
We'll run it by him.
Father
Of
of
three. Probably someday 4, right? Don't you think?
I don't know.
I think he will.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Maybe.
If I'm a gambling man, and I am, I would go for.
All right. Hit and run driver tried to get away. Mm-hmm. Then a man took out a sledgehammer.
Oh, come on, Hammer. Oh, he's a big Peter Gabriel fan. I just carry it around places.
Yeah. Unlike your wife, who is not a fan.
Phil Collins,
of
not
Phil
Peter
Collins.
Gabriel.
Well, they were in the same group.
Oh, they were?
Genesis.
Oh, I thought that was a book in the Bible.
No, you've been
I was wrong?
mistaken all these
Oh,
years.
man.
A hit and run crash quickly turned chaotic Sunday morning when the driver tried to get away, only to be stopped by very good Samaritans, one of whom had a sledgehammer.
Oh,
There's video, by the way.
oh, really?
Video obtained by Local 10 shows a silver Infiniti trying to back up and flee the scene after driving onto oncoming traffic.
I think it means into.
Should be into, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Editor dropped
It's
the
like
ball there.
I before N, except after T.
That's the rule. Mm-hmm. On weekends and holidays. When the SUV attempts to take a side street, a clan of people approaches the car. That's
Whoa.
never a good sign.
No. Yeah.
Which sported a hanging front fender, screaming and slamming on the vehicle. The clan of people were.
Yeah, right.
One of the witnesses of the crash pulls out a hammer and smashes several windows as another person yanks off the car door handle.
Whoa, several. Oh, and then one car.
Yes.
Several windows?
All while the car is still moving. Wow. Police confirmed Sunday afternoon that there was a hit and run crash on Northeast 36th Street in Miami. Officials said the unidentified driver has been arrested and there were no injuries.
Wow.
In the footage, one elderly man throws his hands up in the air and shouts,
like he just doesn't care.
"No te muevas."
Oh.
Don't move.
Oh, those. I would say I ordered that once at Mitiera.
The man.
By the way, I just want to see one time in my life before I die. I want people to wave their hands in the air, like they really don't care. Can you imagine what that would really look like if they did that? Just be like arms and elbows everywhere. Can you imagine if you waved it like you didn't care? It's, whoa!
Like one of those air. What do you
Yeah,
call
that's what
those
they would
things?
look like. One of those things outside the front of like an auto dealership.
Yeah. What do you call them?
I don't
They're
know.
like wavy arm guys.
I wish I was at the first hip hop show when they brought that up. And then like everyone just looked at each other and one guy was like, all right, just kind of like, never mind. Wave them like you care. Wave them to the rhythm.
The man stood near the wheels of the vehicle and the driver then accelerated. About half a dozen people crowded the car as glass fell onto the asphalt.
That's the title of my country
This is
album.
really dramatic. I should
Yeah, this is, yeah.
We should put the music on.
Yeah, you have to edit this one.
About half a dozen people crowded the car as glass fell onto the asphalt. The video ends with the SUV finding a path out of the gathered pedestrians. Another SUV can be seen making a U-turn and following close behind.
Wow.
That's it.
that's
I
pretty
guess
silly.
But I guess they found the guy.
They did?
Well, didn't the officer said there was an arrest made?
I
You want to watch the video?
Yeah, oh yeah. Is it ready?
It's like a main highway. Oh, get your finger off the lens, man.
That's a rookie mistake. Oh, the windshield wipers are on. This is great podcasting, by the way. People are just riveted, I'm sure. Wait, maybe it's coming. Oh, look, they blocked them off!
Oh,
That's
nice.
why. Here it comes.
Oh, there's the guy that ripped the door handle off. I want to see the hammer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Skipping ahead.
Here, go a little further.
Oh, there it is.
No!
Oh, man. How do you explain the broken windows to the insurance company?
What do you even do at that point?
Yeah, you've
Wow.
committed to fleeing the scene. He's got to go at that
fled it.
point.
Well,
That's a good start. Upset with hospital wait time, Florida man steals an ambulance.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I've always said that I love the billboards that show the time. Like 13-minute wait in the emergency room. Like I'm gonna look in the back seat and like, you know what, kids, seatbelts off. It's only 13-minute wait. I haven't used my insurance once this year. Like, who cares the wait time? I mean, honestly, if you split your head open, you're bleeding all over the place, you're going to go, 13 minutes. I'll go to Fish Memorial, and speed out.
Don't you think it's like it's a subconscious thing though? Like you constantly passing the billboard and you see, it's 2-minute wait, 5-minute wait at this one hospital. That then when you're in that crisis mode, you're like, that's where I'm going.
But it could also mean no one goes there.
That's a good point too.
You know what I mean? Like they operate on the wrong knee or something like that one time. They got a bionic knee, which would be kind of cool. Do you think you could dunk a basketball if you had a bionic knee?
Not yet.
No,
Not
someday.
Yet. That tech is coming.
We'll get there.
Central Florida man was arrested after stealing an ambulance from a hospital in the world's largest retirement community.
John Knox Village.
No.
Okay. Hold on. What's that one? Oh, man. The Villages.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
61-year-old Danny Konieczny allegedly stole the rural metro ambulance from the Villages Hospital late Tuesday night. He was born in Illinois, another fantastic breeding ground for future Florida mans. I didn't know that.
Really?
Huh. Illinois has got decent Florida
My wife's
mans?
a Florida woman. Now she's from Illinois.
Shouldn't it be Florida men?
For now.
According to the I'm just going to leave that there. According to the arrest affidavit, a Lake County sheriff was able to track down the ambulance via onboard GPS. Well, they couldn't just follow the sirens.
That's right.
Detectives these days.
Yeah.
The ambulance was parked in Danny's neighbor's driveway.
Hey, man, you need to look into that guy.
The sheriff had dealt with Danny earlier that day, responding to a call while he was being transported from Lake EMS to the Villages Hospital because he had made suicidal statements while being transported.
Ooh.
The officer was concerned for his well-being and went inside the open front window into Danny's home. Oh, so
The officer used the window.
Yeah.
Wow, what a nice guy. I mean, you're an officer. You got carte blanche to just kick it in, right?
Probably in that scenario.
Yeah. I mean, they could probably got one of those handheld battering rams in the trunk just with a price tag on it still.
Yeah.
I would have used that in a second. Even if the guy was standing there. Back up. Don't open it. Back up.
I wonder if he checked for Christmas ornaments. Like
like Home Alone?
Yeah. The
Why, you
suspect,
dressed like a chicken?
the suspect was found hiding in the garage inside the trunk of a vehicle.
Oh, wow.
Why didn't you take the vehicle to the ambulance? Or to
That's true.
When asked about the incident, Danny said that he, quote, made sure there was no one in the back before he left or he wouldn't have taken it. He complained that, quote, he was upset because he was just put in the hallway to wait and was not being seen at the hospital.
Yeah. Welcome to the world, pal.
So he just took the ambulance? I don't get it.
Yeah. That's it. I'm out of here.
Sumter County sheriffs arrived as well. Said that rural Metro had live video feed of the suspect driving.
Good Lord.
Blah, 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 blah.
Busted.
His bond remains at $10,000.
Free Danny. Hashtag free Danny.
Florida teacher
Uh-oh.
attacks mother
Oh, yeah.
and repeatedly punches her in the face
Ouch.
at Little League Baseball. This is so Florida.
Oh, yeah.
For wearing short shorts.
Okay. All right, a modest man.
I think it's a woman.
Oh.
A teacher from Jacksonville, Florida, was arrested Friday after getting into a fight with another mother at a children's baseball game. Terry Lee Corsi, 37-year-old teacher from Clay High School in Green Cove Springs, suspended following her arrest.
You can't mess around at games anymore. You know, Liam had a tournament last weekend, watched 5 baseball games, which you know me in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't plan on watching 5 baseball games the rest of my life, let alone in one weekend.
I wouldn't watch 5 Major League Baseball games in one
It was
weekend.
rough. When your kid's there,
And I love baseball.
Yeah. It was rough, but fun because he kept winning. You want him to win. But one guy in the stands, after a call, did just the classic line, "Hey, Blue, what are you, blind?"
Yeah.
The ump throws
Get out
his
of here.
mask down, marches over to the fence. He goes, "Who said that? Who said that?" And the guy is just like, he does what I do. He like looks over his shoulder like, "Hey, guys, come on. Who said that?
It's just a game, guys.
Just a game." And then finally some guy goes, "It was me." And the guy goes, "This is your warning. One more and you're out of here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
These umps.
It
and
was the
refs.
other team, so I was like, yeah.
Throw them out, Blue.
Yeah. Joe, look at his shorts, too. Short.
I remember as a kid that kill the umpire was like a famous heckle. Like people would yell it at the games.
I don't remember that. Good Lord.
Kill the umpire.
No.
No?
I remember we wanted pitcher, not a glass of water, and we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Yes.
But I don't remember, asking for murder. I don't know what league you played in.
Dude, Deltona Little League, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Van Park, man.
Yeah. Hey, we got to shut this field down. We got a cockfight coming up soon.
Hurry up.
All right. Wrap this up.
Corsi pleaded not guilty to a first-degree misdemeanor charge of simple battery, according to online court records. The incident occurred February 23rd around 7 p.m. during a Little League practice. It wasn't even a game.
Wow.
At the Orange Park Athletic Association baseball fields on Fromhart Street. Fromhart. Apparently, Corsi criticized a mother for wearing short shorts to the practice. The victim said Corsi began attacking her and repeatedly punched her in the face before tackling her.
Oh, wow.
Mom of the year.
Yes.
The victim had a cut on her right wrist, marks on her shoulder, elbow, and chest, and there were also visible bruises on her forearms. Corsi spoke to the police the next day about the incident. However, the content of that conversation was not in her arrest report. She has an arraignment hearing scheduled for March 12th.
Punishment? Short shorts for 1 month. She has to wear them.
She has to wear them? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yep.
It's like the reverse Scarlet Letter.
That's exactly what I was going for. The reverse Scarlet Letter.
The old reverse Scarlet Letter.
The old reverse. Yeah, something like that.
Florida man sucks down 16 vodkas and eats one chimichanga over 8.5 hours and
I didn't know anybody saw me.
refuses to pay tab.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. How many vodkas? Say that again?
16.
I was going to say, I thought you said 64 for a second. You'd be dead.
No.
16 and a chimichanga?
And one chimichanga. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not just drunk. I had a chimichanga.
I'll tell you when I've had too much.
Yeah.
You don't know me?
Yeah, Army.
Meet Stephen Loftus.
Okay.
Seems to be your typical Florida man who's capable of pulling a Florida man move at any point in his life. Probably multiple Florida man moves that we'll never know about. Okay.
This is like his ex-girlfriend writing the story.
This was written by Joe Kinsey for Busted Coverage. Problem is, this is from tcpalm.com. Problem is, according to an arrest affidavit, Loftus, 54, couldn't pay his bill at the Mexican restaurant in Vero Beach, where the orders were made. About 10:40 p.m. on February 18th, police went to the I Jalisco restaurant.
What?
Not El Jalisco.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm going to ride that donkey home. Oh, you heard me.
Where a manager said Steven at the bar couldn't settle his $105 bill.
Don't let your eggs get cold.
Loftus told investigators he was supposed to meet his friend Mike for lunch at 1:30 p.m.
Oh, it's like Dumb and Dumber. I thought it was a little slow.
Mike, he said, was supposed to pick up the tab.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Actually, Mike should be here any minute. He's going to pick up the tab. I like that. That's good.
Of course, Mike says Steven is lying and he was never supposed to pick up the tab. So Mike even exists. I wouldn't have bet on that.
Wow.
Look, some of the fault here falls on the Mexican restaurant. This is opined by, who was it? Joe whatever. All
Okay,
right?
this isn't your opinion.
This is not me.
Okay.
The views of this do not reflect the views of Florida. Look, some of the fault here falls on the Mexican restaurant. I'm not going triggered snowflake on you guys here. I'm just saying at some point the bartender has to get a sense that Steven doesn't have a pot to piss in.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
It's sort of their fault for
I
not
don't
making
bring that
up.
pot places.
It's sort of their fault for not making up some sort of "we're on a shift change. Would it be cool to close out the tab?" excuse.
Oh, that's actually kind of a good move.
Yeah.
Until 40 minutes later when you're still there. He didn't change shifts. Yeah. I guess I could see the point, but I'm not going to say it's their fault.
Yeah, no. It's the guy. It's the guy's
I
responsibility.
mean, the guy could be charismatic. He could be like, "Hey, man, Mike's going to be here any minute.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. Let's go over 12. Let's go over that 12th one. You and me and you and me." And they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll make it for him, you know?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I got you making me one right now.
Yeah. Let him off easy.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Stephen Loftus.
I
Just
would
make him pay the bar.
yeah, I guess so.
You know? Just make him pay.
As long as there's not more to it, yeah.
Danger index, dude.
Oh.
Canadian Air Force raft crashes through Miami woman's roof.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Man, we were selling shirts in Canada now. Got a shirt that went up north. Tell you
Yeah?
that? The Great White North. Maybe it was someone trying to make the news down here so we'd report it. He's on the plane. He goes, "Let me tell you something."
A Miami woman was left covered in dust and debris after a Canadian Air
a blue
Force
hamster.
helicopter. What is this? Why is it blue? Fluffy? After a Canadian Air Force helicopter dropped an inflatable raft through the roof of her home. Luce, L-U-C-E? Luce?
Luce? Yeah,
Yeah.
loose, like Lucy.
Luce Ramo.
Luce Ramo.
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 R-A-M-E-A-U.
R-E-M-E-A-U.
Yeah.
Oh, M-E-A-U. Yeah, Ramu. Oh, yeah, that sounds, yeah, okay. So,
Yeah, whatever.
Luce Ramu.
Yeah.
Nailed
Luce
it.
Remu told the Miami Herald that she was in bed talking on the phone Wednesday afternoon when she thought she heard a bomb go off. The next instant, she was covered in debris from a hole in her roof created by the uninflated 6-man raft.
I was going to say the only thing that would make it better is when it landed, and then it goes. Yeah.
It had fallen from a Royal Canadian Air Force search and rescue helicopter. The RCAF CH-146 Griffin helicopter was returning to U.S. Coast Guard Air Station Miami in Opelika, Florida.
Sorry about that, eh?
Hey, sorry.
Hey, sorry about that.
Everyone all right down there?
What just happened? Oh my God, I can't believe what just happened. Sorry about that. Don't pull the orange tab, eh? No, I said don't pull the orange. Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably exactly how it went.
Yeah. Shout out to the Canadian listeners.
Love it. Thank you, Great White North.
Canada's Air Force is on a training exercise in the southern U.S. state to practice carrying out rescue missions over water.
Hey, Big Axe. Hey, sorry. So
Think he passed that?
that was the one job, right? Just to carry it. Did some guy get drunk and push it out the window? Dude, hey, listen to me, Lemieux. Whatever you do, buddy, don't open the window and push it out.
Okay, got it.
Got it. All right, good. Let's wrap this up, eh? Oh, dude, the one job.
Hey, Remy,
Hey, Remy, yeah.
you got the boat?
Oh no.
I thought you had it.
Okay, I did have it.
It was here a minute ago.
Oh, they're going to return that shirt. Oh, man. That's awesome.
The 2-foot-long raft weighed about 80 pounds and fell into her bedroom. That could have killed somebody.
Yeah, really?
It burst through her ceiling.
You know how fast...
I thought that only happened in sitcoms.
Dude, if it had landed in her pool, like in an above ground pool, and just exploded the pool and then opened up and drifted down the neighbor's house. Oh man, you're not gonna believe what just happened. Oh, that's awesome.
The occupant narrowly escaped disaster and sustained only minor injuries. I kept screaming, "What happened? What happened?" Ms. Remieux told the newspaper. I was shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Air Force spokeswoman Jessica Laminrandi
Oh boy, this is chock full of good names.
told the BBC that it intended to assist the affected resident with immediate accommodations and other support.
Hey, we'll let you keep the raft.
You like Tim Hortons?
I see you live by a lake, eh? Let you keep the raft. That's more like a...
How do you feel about maple?
Oh, these accents are terrible.
Yeah.
I feel good about accents normally. I feel really bad about this. Is more like a Prince Edward Island, like whatever. That's a bad accent.
It is unclear exactly how or why this happened, but the matter is now under investigation.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
News footage from outside the house showed Canadian military members leaving the home with the raft that crashed through the roof.
Is it inflated or no? No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they collected their belongings. So we'll take this.
We got it from here.
Oh, man.
And they got on their horses and rode north.
All right, 2 more. And these may be the best two.
Oh, great. That's good.
A woman rode a horse into a dance club in Miami Beach.
Oh,
An
yeah.
investigation is underway.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see this?
I only saw a mention of it on Twitter, and then I didn't even read it because I was excited to discuss this.
Okay.
It's like a white horse, like what Gandalf was on, right? It's like Shadowfax. Like some beautiful white horse.
Jason Fields, I think he sent it to us, but then he sent a reply.
The woman getting bucked from the horse? Yeah. Yeah, he was spot on.
If you just go on our Twitter and look this up, Jason Fields sent us this tweet. He wrote, so you want me to ride in this club full of people on this horse? Say no more, fam. And it's just a gif of this girl just getting thrown from a horse.
Yeah. He's spot on because he mentioned, he sent us a story too about an otter attack. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
And the guy in the story, the guy goes, I heard so-and-so say, oh, there's an otter. And I turned around and it was attacking his wife. Like his wife was literally like beating this thing with a paddle on her face, knocked her in the water and everything. So he's spot on with the gifts because he had one for that too.
A woman in her underwear arriving on a white horse at a packed nightclub.
Sounds like a Lady Gaga show.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a 13-year-old's fantasy.
Yeah.
And being greeted by flashing cameras didn't go over well with Miami Beach authorities. The Mokai Lounge is under investigation for possible animal cruelty and public safety issues after video from the apparent stunt earlier this week surfaced on social media. By Friday, the city revoked the club's business license.
Oh, no.
Clips,
Hey, can we keep our club open? Nay. Yay or nay? You did that on purpose?
The clip shows the woman in what appears to be a thong and a bra entering the club on a white horse. The horse then dips. The woman falls off, and the horse bucks and walks off. People in the video are heard gasping and then cheering.
Oh, good. Do you think? How do you think that went in her head? Like, I'm gonna come in. Like, how do you think
I
that
think
went
she
in
was
her head?
probably pretty drunk.
You think so?
That's my guess.
And a horse owner. Ian had enough wherewithal though to march the horse from wherever she had it into the club. Like, it's not like it's outside
true.
on like wrapped around this isn't Ocala. So I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she had enough wherewithal to put the outfit on, I'm sure bedazzled outfit. And
Or
then,
maybe she removed whatever outfit she
yeah,
did have
I didn't
on.
think about that. And then she rides in on the horse. She had the wherewithal to do that.
Yeah.
How do you think that went in her head?
I feel like she stumbled upon the horse in a
Okay.
drunken state. Maybe it was a police horse. You know how the police...
Like buttercup, butternuts.
And she stole it.
Okay.
And she was like... She called her friend. It was like...
Hey.
You get to the club.
Oh my God.
This is about to be epic.
You're not going to believe what just happened. If you're going to tell me about that raft again. Yeah. Okay. I can get behind that. I can see that.
I was disgusted and offended that any legitimate business person would think this was an appropriate action to take. City manager Jimmy Morales.
Oh, you mean to
said.
bring the horse in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm guessing.
I'm not shocked. I've been to the barn once or twice in Sanford.
Miami Beach police reported they located the horse and tweeted, "The horse has been inspected and deemed healthy and safe.
Ah, thank you, police.
Our investigation continues."
And I looked at my taxes and I thought, they're going to good use.
Yeah, felt much better.
Yes, thank you.
All right, last story. Woman claims injury caused by
Okay, you've
sues
gone awry. You've gone off
Hamburger
the rails.
Mary's for $1.5 million.
Hamburger Mary's?
Yeah, I think it's a restaurant.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't think it was a nunnery. Okay.
A woman who visited Hamburger Mary's in Tampa is suing the establishment for $1.5 million after she said she was injured by According to the complaint, she was with other guests and family members at the restaurant for dinner in May of 2015 to celebrate a friend's birthday.
Okay.
Was unaware of the until music began playing and she heard someone at another table mention the
Okay. There's a surprise of a lifetime. Right? Yeah, that's not something that you plan for. That, you know what I mean? Like, if you ever go to like Pizza Hut or something like that, and there's a birthday party. You're like, oh, there's a birthday party going on. But you don't think you're going to run into a like this.
True.
That's
Definitely not
that's
a
a check
Pizza Hut.
please moment, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Pizza Hut does have they basically have the perfect spot for it. It's got like the buffet, like they used to have and everything, you know? Throw the stage up there.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese would be the perfect.
Now you're talking
Already got
throwing
the stage.
tickets out. Yeah.
And she said, pointed at her and began to walk toward her table. She turned back around, not wishing to draw attention to herself. The complaint alleges.
Please don't go any further if this is where I think you might be going.
Then,
Can we lead to
quote,
conclusions?
8 times.
Okay, this is a PG-10 show.
True.
Right. So
She counted
she counted 10 times. Okay.
8 times.
8 times. Well, I mean, 10 would have been excessive.
You want me to cut that story?
I think you should.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with you cutting it, or at least beeping parts of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The majority of it.
Okay. I'll dub in the earlier video we watched of the car crash. Just the car horn. I'll just
And the guy screaming?
just plug that in
Oh, that's
right
it,
here
right
over that whole story.
Perfect.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right, you want to go to the beef?
Yes.
All right.
Please.
Beef stroganoff, beef bourguignon, Irish beef stew, beef brisket, roast beef, Catalonian beef ragu, Mongolian beef, sizzling beef, beef fajitas.
Where's the beef?
Right here.
All right. So, it's March.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Selection Sunday.
Yes. I don't know anything about that.
Yes. Okay, so remember when you go to Sport Clips?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is one of the biggest sports events of the year every year.
Okay.
It's March Madness. It's the NCAA
Yes.
basketball tournament.
This is where all the commercials now say the tournament because they don't have the rights to say March Madness.
Right.
But because we only average under 50,000 downloads.
Yeah,
we're
we don't
allowed to
care.
say it. Okay, good.
Come after us, NCAA.
Yeah, please. I'd love to make the news.
2 years ago, we did a big bracket that was very controversial. We did we whittled it down over 2 episodes.
Oh,
It was
boy. Yes. It felt like 12 episodes.
it was who is the most famous Floridian at the time.
I call this March Sadness.
And then last year we actually did an episode
Right.
that became one of the lost episodes, and it was never heard. Mm-hmm. So this year, we're just going to do exactly what we did last year.
Okay. All right.
And I have here a bracket that I made of the 32 mascots
Can't believe there's 32.
of sports teams in the state of Florida,
Okay.
divided into 4 regions.
Are the Deltona Wolves on there?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So we have one side of the bracket is college.
Collage.
Yes.
Okay.
The other side, professional.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Then amongst those, I have them split into. The college is split into human mascots and animal mascots.
Okay.
The other regions, the pros, are split into animal mascots and random weird things.
Okay.
Humans, dragons, storms,
Ooh. Okay.
weird things like that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I have them ranked.
Okay.
They were seeded by, for the college bracket, their enrollment. So, for example, UCF
Oh, Nitro's got to be number
Nitro
one, right? Yeah.
has a number 1 seed because of their 63,000 student enrollment
Yeah.
at UCF. In the professional categories, they were seeded by their average attendance. You want to guess who was number 1? Number 1 average attendance
Yeah. I'll make this guess. This is in Florida.
in Florida professional team.
It's
This is actually according to last year's numbers because I didn't do any.
gonna be Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right?
Miami Dolphins.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins.
I never heard of them.
It's your favorite team. Right? Okay, so I have them all seated.
Okay.
We have with us the Clint Johnson
Mayoral die
mayoral die.
in case there's a tie.
Well, I figure let's just do it, the whole thing with the die, because
Ooh. Okay.
obviously we're going to be biased toward. I love stuff, the Magic Dragon
Yeah, me too.
and Nitro. Obviously, like if it comes down to Nitro and Rocky from Rocky the Bull, the South Florida's mascot.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's not even a question.
Right.
Sorry, Tampa
Right,
listeners, but
Right.
up here,
Up in this porch. Okay.
And besides, if Nitro doesn't win, we'll just claim the title anyway.
Right.
So,
Okay, cool.
all right. So first matchup in the collegiate human division
Okay.
region, we have Nitro from UCF versus, I don't even know how to say it, Gyrenes
The Gyrenes. Yeah.
from Ave Maria College.
Okay.
Don't ask me where it is, but it's in Florida somewhere.
All right.
I did all this research last year.
Wow. This is
All right.
great.
So evens is Nitro.
Sure.
All right.
Who's at the same amount, right? The die? Evens is Nitro.
Yes. Thank God.
Thank you. Moving on.
Nitro.
Nitro got a 6. Okay.
Okay, that was the 1-8 matchup. Here we have the 4-5 matchup. We have Argy from the University of West Florida. He's an Argonaut.
Okay.
Versus the number 5 seed, Spartacus
All right.
from the University of Tampa.
Evens is Argy. Argy moving on.
Argy. All right. Okay, next we have Sebastian from University of Miami versus John B. Hatter
I really love
of
John
our
B. Hatter.
nearby Stetson Hatters.
All right. John B is odd. Right? Here we go.
Okay, even. Miami moving on. So far, no upsets.
Okay.
All right, we got number 2 seed Chief Osceola of Florida State versus Tommy Tarr of Rollins College.
All right, the evens are Chief Osceola.
Yes. Oh,
No, a bueno.
Tommy Tar moves on.
Wow, a true Cinderella story.
That's a shame.
Okay.
My alma mater. All right, Albert from University of Florida, the Gator, versus
That's his name?
yeah, Albert.
That's terrible.
And there's also Alberta,
Oh, okay.
but she didn't make the cut.
No.
Albert versus Moxie of Florida Southern College, the Moccasins.
Okay. Evens is Albert.
All right.
Moving on.
Man,
Albert
Florida State
wins.
fans are going to be upset with us.
Yeah.
It's not, hey,
It's
don't
not
blame
us.
us. Blame the die.
Blame Johnson.
All right. Ozzy, the
Okay.
UNF Osprey versus Azul,
Oh,
Which
from
is-
Ghostbusters.
Florida Gulf Coast's.
Okay, who brought the dog?
What are they? Florida Gulf Coast is the Eagles.
Like you didn't know.
So
All
we
right.
have the Ospreys versus the
Even
Eagles.
is Ozzy.
Ozzy moving
Moving
on.
on.
So the only upset so far is Florida State lost to Tommy Tar from Rollins
People are going
College.
to be angry.
Okay, Owlsy
Owlsy?
from Florida Atlantic versus Venom from Florida A&M.
I wonder if there's an antidote.
They're the
team.
Rattlers. FAU is the Owls.
Okay. Ozzy is... No.
Owlsy.
Owlsy.
Owlsley.
Excuse me. Owlsley.
Owlsley. Owlsley the Owl.
Boy. Yeah. Okay. That's also a Snarker the Snake. Like, why even try? Here we go.
Owlsy.
Owlsy moving on.
Man.
I know.
Owlsley. Sorry, we keep messing it up. All right, we got number 2 seed Rocky the Bull
Okay.
from USF versus Will D. Cat. Maybe it's Wild D. Cat. Wildcat
Oh, okay.
from
BCU.
Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ozzy. No. We already had Ozzy. Let's go. with
Rocky is
Rocky
evens.
is even.
Oh,
Goodbye,
another
Rock.
upset.
Goodbye, Rock.
Will D. Cat.
Okay, Will the Cat.
All right, so
All right.
that's that side of the
Only
bracket.
100,000 more to go.
So the 2 7 seeds won.
Can we just promise me next year we bring this to Sweet 16?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right, we got Captain Fear from the Tampa Bay Bucks, number 1 seed, versus Blizzard from the Jacksonville Icemen.
Oh, I'm going for Cape Fear. He's evens. Oh, boy. Oh, man.
Blizzard
Oh, boy.
from the Jacksonville Icemen
All right.
winning. All right, we got Stuff the Magic Dragon
Oh,
from
boy.
our hometown, Orlando
Okay.
Magic, versus Storm Dog
All right, I'm going to let
from
you
the
pick.
Tampa Bay Storm,
Is stuff odd or even?
which is the old arena team. I don't even know if they still exist.
We'll find-
Stuff's got to be even.
You blew it, bro. You blew it. I wanted a stuffed nitro mat. No, you can't. Don't look at me like that. He's gone. He's gone.
All right, Storm Dog moving on.
Jeez. I hope that one wins. Not even a team anymore.
Thunderbug, Tampa Bay Lightning versus Pelican Pete.
Which, you know what? I'm making an executive decision. Scratch off Thunderbug.
Why?
Put in Spidey Bolt.
Okay, deal.
Put in Spidey Bolt.
Spidey Bolt, our friend of the show.
Evens to Spidey Bolt.
Spidey Bolt versus Pelican Pete of the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Okay, sorry. Spidey Bolt.
And it's
Oh, it
odds.
didn't last long.
Pelican Pete.
All right. What a
right.
horrible name.
All right, we got Bernie from, who's this?
I think he's New Hampshire.
MH. What is MH?
MH?
What did I have MH for?
Oh, boy.
Versus Swampy of the Florida Everblades.
Dude, you don't even remember what you put on stuff.
Dude, I did this a year ago.
It's the same.
Oh, Bernie's from the Miami Heat. MH. All right, Bernie versus Swampy.
All right. Bernie is evens.
All right, Swampy.
Gone, Bernie.
Dude, the
Feel
professional
Bernie
the professional bracket is all upsets.
is
here.
all a mess.
All right, number 1 seed, TD,
That's the Dolphins.
the Dolphin.
yeah.
TD of the Miami Dolphins versus Shades, Orlando Solar Bears.
Oh,
I like
this is
Shades.
a tough one. I
yeah.
like Shades too. All right, Shades is odd. Come on, Shades.
Shades.
Push it to the limit.
The all upsets on this side of the bracket continues. We got Billy the Marlin, of
Okay.
Miami Marlins versus Raymond from the Tampa Bay Rays. So
Evens for Billy.
a Florida baseball matchup here.
Here we go.
Even.
Billy moves on.
Billy the Marlin.
Should be Billy Madison the Marlin.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. Back to school. The 7th inning stretch. Back to school.
Kingston, the Orlando City
Oh, yeah. My boy.
Lion versus SC Panther of the Florida Panthers.
All right, Kingston. They're having a horrible start to the season, by the way. You heard about this?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? All right, we're winning. We're winning somewhere.
Kingston moves on. All right, Jackson DeVille
Okay.
of the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Claw of the Orlando Predators, the now defunct Orlando Predators.
There we go. Claw!
Moves on.
Moving on. Wow.
How many defunct mascots do we have in here?
do we
All
have
right,
to take a commercial break?
Sure.
Oh, we're back, everybody.
Hey, we're back. Welcome back.
Hey,
All right, we got
bottom of the hour and news and what?
Nitro
Okay.
versus Argy.
Okay.
Nitro
Is evens.
is evens.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes.
Evens it is. Nitro moving on.
Woo, to the sweet 18.
Elite eight here.
Elite eight.
Okay. We've got Sebastian versus Tommy Tar. Remember, Tommy Tar is the
Yeah.
true
I
Cinderella
know.
story here.
Sebastian is the even. Tommy Tar.
Took
Wow.
out Florida State and Miami.
Yeah.
Back-to-back games.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Next, he's got Nitro. If Tommy Tar can get
Beats
to
Nitro,
the
you
Final
can't-
Four,
yeah, you can't.
oh my gosh.
For sure.
All right. Albert versus Ozzy. This is UF.
Owlsy.
Nope, Ozzy. The Osprey. Albert versus Ozzy.
I want to see
We could have
Owlsy
an-
versus Ozzy.
we could have an Ozzy
total
Owlzy
air battle.
matchup here.
No,
Oh, Albert.
Doesn't look like it. So Albert's the Pelican, right?
No, Albert's the Gator.
Oh, right.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
You're really showing your lack of sports knowledge here. All right, Owlsy versus Wild the Cat.
Come on, Owlsy. Oof.
Wild the Cat.
So now we have a cat versus a gator. Okay.
A Wildcat.
A wildcat. Yeah.
All right, back to the pro side. We got Blizzard, who beat Tampa Bay Captain Fear, versus Storm Dog, who beat Stuff.
Unbelievable.
Stuff won like Mascot of the Year like 2 years in a row.
You should.
And Storm Dog.
Wow. Why stop at Stuff? Knocking them all off.
All right, Pelican Pete versus Swampy. This is
Pelican
the
Pete.
Tampa Bay Rowdies. No, Swampy of the Florida Everblades. Wow. Oh, we could have a Swampy versus Shades matchup. Oh, Everblades versus.
Oh, I like it.
All right, Shades versus Billy Marlin.
Come on, Shades.
Yeah, you got this, Shades.
Gosh,
Oh, come
dang
on.
it.
Billy Marlin, moving on. Kingston versus Claw. We need Kingston. to
We
win.
have to. Big time. All right. What do you want to make them? Evens?
Evens, yeah.
All
All
right.
right, Kingston.
Okay.
Moving on. All right, here we go. To go to the Final Four, we got Nitro versus Tommy Tar.
All right. All right, Nitro.
Evens for
This is a
Nitro.
big deal. I am over this. Tommy Tar?
Tommy Tar advances.
Sorry. But that's okay, as we've stated before.
Dude, look, if
We can still proclaim.
okay. Albert versus Wildy Cat. Evens for Albert. Oh my
right.
gosh, look at this. Tommy Tar is now facing Albert after running the gauntlet of Chief Osceola,
Wow.
Sebastian, Nitro, and now Albert.
If he knocks Albert off,
He's knocking out Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the next one? Miami. Then it's
UCF.
going to be UCF and potentially
Possibly
now
UF.
UF. Unbelievable.
we might have to be Tommy Tar fans after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Storm Dog versus Swampy.
It's the matchup nobody cares about.
Swampy. All right. Billy versus Kingston.
Kingston's odds. Oh, boy. Oh,
Billy
man.
Marlin.
I am so sad. All right, so go over the Final Four real
All right.
quick.
Final Four. Here we are. We're sitting Tommy Tar from Rollins College, the Tars.
Okay.
Okay. We got Albert the Gator from University of Florida.
Never heard of him.
We got Swampy.
Swamp.
I think he's
that's
a
what
gator,
that's
too.
what his name should be. Swampy. Not
Swa-
Albert.
Yeah. Well, Swampy the Gator is from the Florida Everblades. And then Billy the Marlin from the Miami
Billy the
Marlins.
Madison.
Billy the Madison Marlin.
Billy the Madison from Shampoo and Conditioner.
We should have crossed off Billy Marlin and put Marlin's Man. You know, the guy that goes to all the games with the neon orange Marlins. jersey.
Yes.
We once had, we were in
Talks to bring on.
talks to have him on the show and we just couldn't work it out.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, here we go.
All right. So Tommy
Tommy
Tar
Tar versus Albert.
Unbelievable. Tommy Tar in the championship.
All right.
Who's he going to face? Swampy or Billy? Swampy's even. It's Swampy.
So Swampy versus Tommy Tar. Where'd they come from again?
The marquee matchup that everybody was hoping for.
Wow.
I just got to say, I'm rooting for Tommy Tar here.
Oh, at
Tommy
this
Tar
point, yeah,
went
yeah.
through the 4 biggest universities
My
in the state
dad
of Florida.
always used to say, if your team lost, pull for the team that beat them to win the championship so that you can say, well, at least we were beaten by the champions, which is like a loser mentality. I used to tell him. All right.
Yeah.
yeah, it is, Tom.
It's a consolation prize, you know. All right. Tommy is even. Swampy's odds.
Okay, here we go. And the champion is
Unbelievable.
Tommy Tar. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What is this team again?
Tommy Tar. They're the Tars.
From Rollins.
Rollins College.
We need to send them a sticker and tell them congratulations.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I actually have an exclusive voicemail from a famed Floridian.
Get out of here.
And he just wanted to give his congratulations
What
to
you
Tommy
gonna
Tar. Here is Florida legend Tim Tebow.
God bless.
I knew you were going to do
wow.
that.
Thanks, Tim.
Unbelievable.
Thanks,
you,
Tim. Way to go, Tommy Tar. What's up, dude? Come on.
Oh, you know what that is.
Come on, be professional, bro.
Uh-huh.
I actually have a happy Florida birthday, I forgot.
Oh, cool.
The state of Florida.
What about it?
Had his birthday like last week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's like
Congratulations.
100 and something.
Yeah, I think I tweeted like
73
What do you
or
get
something.
what do you get the state that has everything?
Yeah. What do you? Little
No,
class?
I think I put on there something like, I hope no one else got him a towel. I didn't keep the receipt.
All right. Email, Facebook, Twitter.
Email.
All right. Email. We've got
Gmail.
we got this first one from Travis Murphy.
Okay, the Murph.
Murph Dog.
Down.
He said, first off, love the show.
Oh, okay.
Thanks,
Thank you, Travis.
5-star every show.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Second, wait, does that count?
I don't know. It should. Review.
All right. Second, have you guys read the book Finding Florida? It's very informative. Thanks, Travis.
I
No.
thought it was a map, and I was already there. I was like, found.
No,
No, I've never even heard
I
of it.
saw the movie with Sean Connery,
Oh, that's right.
Finding Florida.
Spoiler alert. It's over there. It's a very short film.
Some of his best work.
Really left the audience wanting more.
Oh, yeah. No, I have not read the book, but maybe I should.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Then we got this one from Sam Farnham. Farnham.
Oh, yeah.
Farnham or Farnham?
I don't know.
Probably Farnham.
Could be
right?
his profession.
Greetings from Duluth, Minnesota. Sorry.
What is that?
That's our Facebook blowing up.
Oh, okay. Oh, Duluth.
Duluth,
I
Minnesota.
feel Duluth coming on.
I left a 5-star review a long time ago.
What?
And if I were to do it all over again, it would still be 5 gigantic stars.
What? Oh, yeah. Give it to me now. Review. Oh, all right.
They said, you two and the occasional guest always make me laugh.
Whoa,
And
wait.
for that-
We haven't had you two on.
And for that, I thank you.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
My family and I will be in Disney the first week in April, and I will proudly be representing Florida is Sinking with my hat and shirt.
What? Doubling down.
On to more important matters. My wife told me she bought red grapes. What kind of sick conspiracy is this? Thanks again.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is.
Thank you, Sam.
Definitely. That is so great to hear.
Send us a photo at Disney with
Yeah.
the shirt and the hat.
Definitely.
Post on our Facebook or tweet it at us.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. I hope you have a great time in Florida.
Enjoy those grapes, buddy.
The weather.
You married a keeper.
The weather has been wonderful.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Gorgeous out right now, so hopefully it's still that way.
I rode my bike over here. So nice out.
Yeah.
The Copper Crusader.
Hopefully it's still this cool in the beginning of April.
It'll be nice.
Well, you never know. Could be
Oh,
like
April will be
95.
nice. Yeah.
All right. Facebook
Sure.
or Twitter?
Facebook.
Okay. Good. I don't think we have anything on Twitter.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Holy cow. We got a bunch here.
Uh-oh.
Glenn William says, which was better, the Brady Bunch or the Partridge Family?
Goof. Boy, I got to be honest. I don't have too much knowledge, but the only knowledge I do have is Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I would prefer that for sure.
I can't say I've seen an episode of either.
Would you remember when they remade it? And
They made like a movie in the
yeah,
90s.
but the chick that they picked, was it Christine Taylor? What was her name?
No idea.
It was like Ben Stiller's wife or whatever. Looked exactly like the
really?
original girl.
Melody from Hey Dude?
Oh yeah, I think it was her.
Yeah. Hey.
Exactly like it. So if I'm picking one, totally Brady Bunch. Definitely.
All right. I'll let you pick because I have no idea.
Yeah.
Ginger, follow-up question. Ginger, Marianne, or Mrs. Howell? On three?
Ginger's what?
On
On
three?
3. 1, 2, 3.
Marianne.
Ginger. Oh, wow. You're a Marianne guy yourself, huh?
Marianne, yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I think when you're on the island, too, all of a sudden we would become much more attractive. Yeah.
Ryan Lovan says, opinions on the often quoted, the more north you go, the more southern you get. Or, as I've also heard, quote, anything north of Orlando is southern Georgia. Should we just split the state? I think it's fairly true.
Yeah,
the more
totally.
north you go, the more southern you get.
Yeah.
I spent 10 years in Tallahassee, which is definitely South Georgia.
Yeah, I just drove through there the other day. Mr. Jeff. I mean, my kids call him Mr. Jeff Schaefer. We went to Sprewell Bluff and hung out like at that. So we had to pass through that area, and every time I pull over for a gas station, I get hit in the face with the southernness, so to speak. You know what I mean?
You're not from around here.
Hey, around here is you, boy.
Nah, that's not Tallahassee.
No, it ain't that bad. But no, it is. It is. If we're gonna split the state, I thought we already decided we're cutting it off at Miami.
Yeah,
Isn't that what they proposed?
South of Orlando, there's a big, vast area of that I would consider very southern as well.
Yeah.
Polk County.
Ocala?
Yeah, Ocala's not really south of Orlando.
It's not. No, it is north of Orlando. Northwest.
But yeah, like Polk County and
Yeah.
those places.
Yeah.
So-
and their brother, Soult County.
So it's really the further you get away from the cities. It's like everywhere else in the
Yeah,
country.
if we split the state, I'm going to cut it off at Miami down because I think that's what we've already proposed. But I would say that now is the time to do that with this daylight savings going through. Like if we're going to do something, it feels like things could happen. But yes, I do agree that there is a patch in between, like, the Georgia area where you do get pretty wicked southern.
Yeah. Jason Field said, Brent, I too lived in Tallahassee around the same time you did. Any chance you ever made it to Sunnyland, the abandoned tuberculosis treatment center / mental hospital?
we talked about
We
this.
have talked about it. I think we did on our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
He said, I mean, illegal trespassing and all, but hands down the creepiest place in that town. And Jason, I don't know if you know this or not. I'm sad to report that Sunnyland has been torn down. It is now an apartment complex they built up there. Oh. How'd you like to move in there?
Hey, what this place used to be. Nah, we don't really talk about that. Why is that rocking chair moving on its own?
Actually, true story. KJ, the intern, drove up to Tallahassee to visit me and my roommates when we were up there.
Sweet.
And we took her to Sunnyland.
She's never been the same.
So she's been there, and she chimed in and said, please tell him you took me there. All right, I just did. He said, we lived a few streets over on Park, and a group of us went one night with cell phones as our only lights. And by lights, I mean that greenish glow that the old Nokia phones barely gave off. You know?
Wow. That's a real Blair Witch.
Play a little Snake. Yeah. Legit scary from first floor to the roof. Blah, 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 blah. Kristen said, or KJ said, no joke. One of the windows blew into the room. No rock, nothing. I screamed. We ran. We don't play with that kind of stuff anymore.
Wow.
I don't remember that.
You blocked it. You blocked it out from your
Yeah,
memory.
it could be that. It could be that.
I told you when you first mentioned this, I would never go there. I've never been there, and it's just not my thing. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's just not something I would be interested in doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was kind of a like,
Well,
I lived on the dorm freshman year in college, and they're like, "Oh, I'll do it.
Oh,
so
totally.
You just kind of go, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I was going to say, if someone gave you $10,000 to do it, though, would you stay the night there?
$10,000, yes,
You would.
I think so.
You think you could do it by yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So if anybody's offering $10,000,
Let's start a GoFundMe.
Brad Brownstein says, "Are you guys Chevrolet or Ford guys?"
Well, I will tell you that I actually drive a Ford. My wife, we have a Ford Edge. If I'm picking between the two, and I don't want to alienate the audience, we don't like to get political, but I always prefer Ford. Because I used to work for a rental car company. I always say that, by the way. I never say that I worked for Enterprise. That's what I worked for. Because, as tough as it was, they were good to me for the 3 years. You know what I mean? So I don't want to disparage. Although anyone that's worked for Enterprise knows what really goes down there. But the Ford dealership I worked with was really nice. And I like that I didn't take the tax dollars. So that's why I pick Ford.
Okay,
Is he a Chevy guy?
I don't know.
I think he is.
I think he is. I think his Twitter
He's a
handle is
bow tie
like
guy.
Chevy
Dang!
Chevy Brad or something.
Just edit that out.
I've had 2 Fords in my lifetime.
Okay.
Which makes me a Chevy guy. No, actually, I'm a Toyota guy.
Yeah, I drive the Pristine Avalon. But if I'm picking for that, I usually choose the Ford. But I was looking at getting a Traverse before I got the Ford, which is a Chevy vehicle. So
Okay.
I don't have that big of loyalty.
Yeah. Sarah wants to know permanent daylight savings for Florida, yay or nay? So we kind of touched on it already. Mm-hmm. I think we're both okay with it.
I'm totally comfortable.
I don't care either way. I don't think it's a big deal to change my clock twice a year.
My wife is against it, so I am for it. No, we got to talk about it. I don't care much either way, but I think it's good to be different sometimes, and I kind of like it. I don't like messing with the clocks.
Yeah.
You remember my dad was on? He goes, I got 14 clocks in my house. If you ever show up late to my house, there's no excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. Good deal. All right. Well, that's all I got, man. Any 5 stars?
No 5 stars.
Well, we already read them.
Yeah, we read that.
Yeah.
None officially. The series finale of Sour Grapes will be out not this Friday, but the following Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to do part 4 will be the end of it. I've had a good response. My buddy Dan, I told you this. Mm-hmm. He goes, hey, man, I'm loving Sour Grapes. He gets it. My wife doesn't get it because she doesn't listen to the podcast. She doesn't listen to Serial and Up and Vanished and stuff. But if you like it, let me know. I do appreciate that. If you don't like it, it's not, don't leave the show because of it. It's just something fun.
Yeah,
it's
just
an
don't
added
listen
bonus.
to it.
Right.
If you don't like it, just don't listen to it.
Yeah, like my wife. She's chosen to step out.
But I've not gotten any complaints.
Cool.
And there are sometimes we do something and we get complaints. So
Yeah.
I've not gotten any complaints about Sour Grapes.
Ooh,
so
good. I've been
season
enjoying
finale coming up.
Series finale will be coming up. And then
Series finale.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take a week off and kind of find myself. Maybe we'll get that Florida book, and then figure out what I'm gonna do next. I got some ideas, but I'll run it by you off the air.
Okay. All right. We need a hashtag.
Oh, yes.
What was our hashtag for this episode?
Hashtag for this episode. Hashtag
Sean Connery, Florida man. No. It's got to be
Tommy Tar.
Tommy Tar.
Hashtag Tommy Tar, baby.
Hashtag Tommy Tar. Let's get that going and see if Rollins.
I'm gonna write a letter to
wonders
Rollins.
What the heck is going on?
I am. That's what I was thinking I wanted to do, by the way. I wanted to bring this up with you off show, too. I think we need to get a celebrity's attention to tweet about us. And I think what we should do is set a date and time where all the Florida Sinkers blast a celebrity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Who do you want it to be?
I don't know. I want suggestions. So tell them tell them.
T-Pain?
Could be anyone from Florida. I mean, it should be someone. But I mean, we set the date, May 29th, whatever it is. And
It's a long time from now.
you know what I mean.
Okay.
I'm just picking.
Yes.
And then we pick a time and just set your alarm and then tweet Florida is singing to this person. You got to listen. Say something about the show. Something like that,
Okay.
So give
Let's
me some
do it
ideas.
Right now. Let's do it right now.
Okay.
Who should it be?
What time is it? Who's a good Florida celebrity?
T-Pain.
Is he from Florida?
What about yeah, he's from Tallahassee.
Okay.
What about we got to make sure. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Joey Fatone.
Done. That's perfect. Joey Fatone. Perfect. Okay.
Okay,
So here's
so-
what we need to do it though.
He's on Twitter at real Joey Fatone.
At real Joey
Yes.
Fatone.
Yes, remember his last name spells fat
One.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's pick a date to do this. Now,
Okay.
keeping in mind, we're going to be coming back. We're going to record the last week. So the 26th, 27th, 28th. So why don't we do it on Monday the 26th?
Okay, Monday the 26th.
Okay.
Are you sure that's the right date?
Yeah, it is. I'm right here.
Okay.
Monday the 26th. Let's go at high noon.
Noon? People are at work. Is that Florida noon or is that Eastern?
All right. What time then?
I say
6 p.m.? But then people are eating dinner with their family.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Prime time.
Prime time.
8:30.
8:30.
8:30 it is.
Okay.
8:30.
March 26th.
March 26th. Stop what you're doing right now. Stop driving the car.
Pull
Stop
over.
whatever you're doing.
Swerve.
Stop on your phone. Pull up your alarm.
'Kay.
Set your alarm for March
26th.
26th.
8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m.
Doing it right now.
And tweet at real Joey Fatone
At real
and say, what should they say?
Joey
You should
Fatone.
tell him that he should come on the show.
Listen and come on this show, please.
Say you should listen to Florida is Sinking. You'd be a great guest.
Yeah.
Something like that.
See if they'll have you. No, all right. Listen, you'd be a great guest. Oh, how about this? I got it. Would love to hear you on Florida is Sinking.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Any one of those. Maybe we don't all have the same exact thing,
Something along those lines.
but yeah. I like
8:30 p.m.
it. 8:30
We're going to
p.m.
blast Joey Fatone.
All right.
March 26th, 8:30 p.m.
Calling all sinkers.
Calling all sinkers, swimmers, floaters.
We need you.
Yeah.
Florida is Sinking Army needs to rally.
Let's do it. Real Joey Fatone. I like it. Cool.
All right. One more time. What's that date?
All right.
March
26th, 8:30 p.m. at Real Joey Fatone. Would love to hear you on Florida is Sinking.
Sounds good. I think
Perfect.
it could work.
I think it might.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right. Hashtag Tommy Tar.
Me tar. Hashtag Tommy Tar.
Sour grapes next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Awesome. We'll see you next time.
If there is a next time.